Every second you procrastinate, someone else is executing, and they're taking what's supposed to be yours. You think you've got time? That's a lie killing your potential. Wake up! This is your final warning. Kill procrastination or watch your dreams die. You're not lazy. You're undisciplined, distracted, and comfortable. And comfort is the silent killer of greatness. If you're ready to stop talking and start dominating, this video will punch procrastination in the mouth. Let's go to war with your excuses and crush them once and for all. If you've got a plan B, you're planning to fail. That's not just a catchy line. It's a philosophy, a mindset, a declaration of war against mediocrity. You see, the reason most people procrastinate is because they've created too many damn escape routes. They've built mental getaways, back doors, and comfort zones they can retreat to when things get tough. You say you're committed to your goals, but deep down, you know there's a cozy couch waiting for you if it doesn't work out. If you've got a just-in-case plan, guess what? That just-in-case is exactly why you'll never go all in. Peña didn't build empires by hedging bets. He went in with everything on the line. Why? Because when there's no way out, you fight differently. You stop tiptoeing, you stop hesitating, you stop waiting, you go full force. You don't have the luxury of wasting time on fear or doubt, because the only way forward is through. That's what burning the boats is all about. It's about eliminating every excuse, every distraction, every possible reason to turn back and hide. It's about forcing yourself into the fire and becoming someone who thrives under pressure, not someone who folds. Let me tell you something brutal. You will never achieve greatness if you're still clinging to your comfort zone. You can't play both sides. You can't be half in and half out. If you want to kill procrastination, the first thing you need to do is kill the idea that quitting is an option. Delete the plan B. Set fire to the safety net. Make the leap, and then destroy the bridge behind you, so there's no way to crawl back. That's when your brain kicks into high gear. That's when your survival instincts override your fear, and that's when you start making real progress. Not because it's easy, but because you've taken choice out of the equation. Procrastination thrives in indecision. It feeds on your doubts. It grows in the shadows of hesitation. But when you burn the boats, there's no shadow left to hide in. You either execute or you evaporate. You either adapt or you disappear. Burning the boats doesn't mean being reckless. It means being committed. It means giving yourself no alternative but to succeed. That level of commitment will force you to grow. It'll force you to be resourceful, creative, and disciplined. You'll stop waiting for the right time and start making the time right now. You want to win? Then start by closing all the doors behind you. Walk into your vision like it's a battlefield. Light the ships that brought you there on fire and scream to yourself, I'm not leaving this place unless I conquer it. That's the mindset of a savage executor. That's how you crush procrastination. That's how you take the island, by burning the damn boats. Comfort is a prison disguised as peace. It feels warm, it feels safe, but it's silently killing your ambition. The second you choose comfort over challenge, you've surrendered the battle to procrastination. Every time you press snooze, every time you say, I'll do it later, every time you justify waiting until you feel ready, you're feeding the beast. You're handing the wheel to fear and laziness. And let me tell you something right now. Greatness doesn't live in comfort. Greatness lives in the trenches, in the cold, in the pain, in the lonely grind when no one's watching. You want to win? Get uncomfortable daily. Not once, not occasionally. Daily. Cold showers? Do it. Why? Because you don't want to. That's the whole point. Wake up early and run before sunrise, not because you love it, because you hate it. That hate is your sharpening stone. Brutal honesty, look yourself in the mirror and admit what you are. Soft, inconsistent, scared, because the truth, no matter how painful, is the only thing that sets killers apart from cowards. The truth hurts, but lies keep you broke. Want the edge? Train discomfort like a muscle. Make it a non-negotiable. You don't feel like going to the gym? Perfect, go twice. You're scared to make that sales call? Good, make 10. You're nervous to start that business? Excel. Start anyway. You think legends built their empires with soft mornings and feel-good vibes? Hell no. They bled. They sacrificed. They forced themselves into discomfort until it became their natural state. Comfort will lie to you. It will whisper in your ear, take it easy. You've done enough today. And every time you listen, you push your dreams further away. Because nothing great is built from easy. Everything you want is hiding behind the hard, behind the pain, behind the things you've been avoiding for years. The people who succeed aren't the ones with the most talent. They're the ones with the highest tolerance for discomfort. Here's the truth they don't teach in school. The pain you avoid now becomes the regret you live with forever. If you're not willing to suffer today, you'll suffer for a lifetime. So build the habit. Chase the resistance, crave the difficulty. The gym should hurt. The work should be hard. The goals should scare you. That's the signal you're doing something right. If your life feels too easy, you're doing it wrong. So what's it gonna be? A comfortable life that leads to nowhere? Or a savage life where you earn your success through sweat, blood, and bulletproof discipline? This isn't about motivation, it's about reprogramming your nervous system to love the hard path. You have to flip the switch. Make discomfort your default setting. And when that happens, procrastination doesn't stand a chance. Because you'll be too busy executing, too busy winning, too damn focused to ever go back to that soft, sorry version of yourself. Get uncomfortable, stay uncomfortable, and dominate. Losers wake up and react, kings wake up and execute. The moment your eyes open in the morning is not the time to start thinking about what you might do today. That's amateur behavior. That's how the masses live, stumbling into their day half asleep, letting circumstances dictate their direction. Winners, they dictate the direction. They don't wait for life to tell them what to do, they command it. If you're serious about killing procrastination and dominating your life, you need to understand this. The day is won the night before. Before your head hits the pillow, you need a battle plan. Every task, every priority, every action must be pre-decided. This isn't about a cute to-do list. This is about weaponizing your time. Treat your schedule like a military campaign. You are at war with mediocrity, and every minute you don't control is a minute you surrender to it. You think high performers figure it out as they go? No. They execute a system. Because systems win, emotion doesn't. When you plan the night before, you reduce friction. You eliminate the morning fog of indecision. You remove the opportunity for your lazy mind to say, let's do it later. Later is for losers. Later is a lie. You wake up, you know your mission, and you attack. Period. Your phone shouldn't be the first thing you grab. Your inbox shouldn't dictate your day. Your notifications are other people's priorities. When you operate like that, you've already lost. You're reactive. You're soft. You've handed over control to someone else. But when you dominate your day before it starts, you put yourself in the driver's seat. You become the general, not the pawn. Planning your day means scheduling every damn hour with purpose. Wake up time, locked in. Gym, scheduled. Work blocks, non-negotiable. Deep focus, protected. Even recovery and reflection, accounted for. You plan it all, or chaos will plan it for you, and chaos is the best friend of procrastination. You're not tired, you're undisciplined. You're not busy, you're disorganized. And if you don't plan your day, you'll always feel behind, like you're chasing time instead of commanding it. You're not chasing success anymore, you're hunting it. That means you need your strategy in place the night before, your calendar locked, your goals visualized, your alarm set not for comfort but for conquest. There is no excuse for waking up lost. That's the behavior of the broke, the beaten, and the forgotten. Not you. You're here to win. You're here to execute. Greatness is not some magical, mystical thing. It's the accumulation of daily domination. Win the day, but before that, prepare for war the night before. That's how you kill procrastination. That's how you take back control. That's how empires are built. No more reacting, no more waiting. Plan, prepare, dominate. Your feelings are lying to you. That voice in your head telling you to rest a little longer, start tomorrow, or take it easy today, that voice is not your friend. It's your enemy dressed in comfort. I don't feel like it is the battle cry of the broke, the mediocre, the ones who die with regret burning in their chest. You think champions wait until they feel like grinding? You think empires get built on motivation? Hell no. Winners act in spite of feelings. That's the difference between those who talk and those who take. You feel tired? Execute. You feel afraid? Execute. You feel overwhelmed, uninspired, uncertain? Good. Execute anyway. That's the edge. That's where the separation happens, when you do the work even though every cell in your body screams to stop. That's what makes you dangerous, because feelings are fleeting, they change with the weather. But discipline is permanent. Discipline shows up when motivation ghosts you. Discipline carries you when the hype dies. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel, it commands you to do what's required. Your emotions will sabotage you if you let them. They will paralyze you in fear, drown you in doubt, and lull you into laziness. How many dreams have been buried because someone didn't feel ready? How many lives wasted because someone didn't feel motivated? It's pathetic. You're not supposed to feel ready. You're supposed to get ready by doing. Action breeds clarity. Action builds confidence. But emotion only feeds excuses. Let me make it crystal clear. If your standard of action is based on how you feel, you're finished before you even start. You'll never be consistent. You'll never be dangerous. You'll be a puppet pulled by the strings of comfort and fear. That's not a life. That's a prison. You want real power? Then stop asking your feelings for permission. Get up and do it anyway. Be ruthless with your discipline. Show up like a savage every damn day. Not because you feel like it, but because you said you would. That's integrity. That's execution. That's what legends are made of. You think the world cares if you're tired? If you're stressed? If you're not in the mood? It doesn't. The world rewards execution, not excuses. So train yourself to act, not to feel. You need to hardwire your mind. Task, action, completion. No delays, no discussion, no debate, just execution. You'll never be free until you stop obeying emotion. You'll never lead until you stop negotiating with weakness. And you'll never win until you understand this. Your feelings are irrelevant. Discipline is king. The ones who rise are the ones who do it anyway. So kill the emotion, fuel the discipline, and execute like your life depends on it, because it does. And make procrastination hurt. You've been too soft with yourself for too long. You let yourself slide. You say, I'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow becomes next week. Then next month, then next year, and before you know it, you're in the same spot, broke, stuck, and miserable, watching others live the life you were supposed to build. You know why? Because you've never made the pain of procrastination greater than the pain of action. That ends today. Put real stakes on the table, not just words, not intentions, money, cold, hard cash. Make a bet with someone who won't let you off the hook. Say, if I don't complete this by Friday at 5 p.m., I'll give you $500, 0 cents. Better yet, send it to someone you hate. Someone who would love to watch you fail. That's pressure, that's leverage, that's how you force your brain to move. Because when something costs you, you stop treating it like a joke. Tell the world your deadline. Post it, share it, email it. Put yourself on blast. Because when the spotlight's on you, when people are watching, when your word is on the line, you stop negotiating with procrastination. Most people avoid accountability like the plague because they're afraid of being exposed. Good. Exposure is how you get strong. Put your pride on the line. Make failure public. You'll be amazed how fast you stop making excuses when humiliation is the price. Raise the stakes again. Make your goals so damn important, so life-altering, that not doing them is scarier than anything else. Because let's be clear, if you don't start treating procrastination like the enemy, it will quietly ruin your life. It'll rob you of your potential in broad daylight. It'll kill your dreams while you smile at your phone. Pain is a tool. And until you weaponize it, you're just another spectator hoping for a miracle. You're not motivated? Good. Motivation is for amateurs. Real warriors don't rely on feelings, they rely on fire. And that fire has to be built from pain. You need to be so disgusted with being average that it keeps you awake. You need to look in the mirror and realize that comfort is killing you. Be terrified of being average. That should scare the hell out of you. Because if you stay in this pattern, you're not just letting yourself down, you're letting your whole legacy rot. Accountability isn't a suggestion, it's not a life hack, it's survival. The minute you set consequences, the game changes. You go from I'll try to I must. And that shift, that brutal line in the sand, is what separates the obsessed from the ordinary. The average avoid pain. The elite create it to fuel themselves. You want to be unstoppable? Make procrastination a sin. Make it so painful to delay that execution becomes your only option. And once you do, you'll move faster, harder, and smarter than ever before. Not because it's easy, but because failure hurts. And you finally decided that you're done losing. This isn't a motivational video, this is a wake-up call. You either kill procrastination or it kills your future. The world doesn't need another excuse maker. It needs executors. Be the savage who does what others won't. No more delays, no more doubt. It's execution time. Now, move.